Hey, it's me, Cesar Rincon, and today is a wonderful day. Yes, it is. Today is Monday, July the 20th. Happy anniversary or happy Independence Day to Colombia, my birth country, and a country that I love. Don't get to go there often, but nevertheless, I still love Colombia. All the people there are wonderful, and we have been blessed to both have a bad reputation and most recently a really good reputation thanks to some internationally known artists and actresses and soccer players and people like that give the country a good name. So happy anniversary, happy Independence Day, Colombia. I hope everybody's having fun, everybody's partying. And well, I wanted to talk to you today about believing in your dreams, because I'm not sure why, but today I had a kind of a thought come through my head of how people sometimes, and actually a lot of times, are shut down by their dreams. Their dreams are shut down, or shot down, not shut as in close, but it shot like with a gun. They try to shoot them down sometimes by the people who are closest and the people who love that person the most. You know, they say the people who love you the most respect you the least. And especially when you're trying to accomplish something that's extraordinary or out of the ordinary. So let me give you a couple of 3 examples of things that of people who can live a life of lies because they listen to what other people have to say about them. So there's 4 people, or 3 people really. So number 1 is the artist. You know, artists, we all, in general as a society, we look up to artists, we look up to singers and musicians and performers and artists and people like that, actresses, people in the movies, you know, in theater, and we see them as superstars, and they're superstars. They're super talented. They've worked hard on their craft, and they've gotten to the point where they've deserved a certain amount of recognition. But what's interesting is that when you're trying to make it, let's say you want to be an artist, you want to be a singer, a lot of times, and if not most of the time, people will try to shoot you down. People are going to try to criticize you. People are going to say you're not good enough. Oh, there's somebody already who sings like that. Or the market's not ready for you. A bunch of different ideas that are contrary to the goal that you're trying to accomplish. Okay? So that's sad, but it's true. It's the reality. A lot of times people, even the people who are closest to you, will just kind of ignore you, laugh at you, doubt you that you can make it, right? That's one category. The second category is sports, athletes. Now, sports and athletes is a little bit different because you do have a certain bottleneck where physical ability and timing can be everything. See, in singing, there's really famous singers who are not that great of singer. I'll give you some names. I'll name names. I'll name Bob Dylan. I'll name, I don't know, there's just a ton of singers who are not super great singers. They don't have the most incredible voice. Now, there's some that do, like Celine Dion and, I don't know, Steve Perry from Journey and certain singers who literally have incredible voices. But there's others who don't. And so there's room for everybody. There's room for the people who dedicate themselves and who persist enough to make it. Now in sports, going back to sports it's a little bit different because in sports there is a bottleneck. You are, for the most part, and I'm talking specifically about team sports, you are for the most part dealing with a selection system where, based on your ability, based on your actual specific production, you may or may not make the cut. You may or may not make the team. You may or may not advance to the next league. You know, specifically if we're talking about baseball, let's say you can be a really good player, but you never made it past AA or AAA. You never made it to the major leagues, right? In individual sports, in golf, same thing. You might not make the cut. You had a really good round, but guess what? The other guy had a better round. So it's a competition where there's one winner and then the rest, right? Or there's the people who make the team and the people who don't. Okay, so sports is a little bit different, but nevertheless, there's a lot of times where you're not being encouraged. There's a lot of times where you are not being given the support, the strength, the backbone to make it all the way, because it takes a lot of mental strength to go all the way, especially when people are not supporting you, when people are not let's move this a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why is this? Okay, there we go. Oh boy, let's see. That help? Nope. Let's see. Ooh, that's kind of bright there. There we go. No, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so let's keep it this way. So in sports, individual sports like golf or tennis, you're competing against one person against the other, and in tennis you might be really, really good, but the other guy beat you, that particular opponent, and you didn't advance in that tournament, and so forth, right? So it's a little bit different, but nevertheless, you have to count on support. You have to count on support, but most importantly, you have to count on your own support. The third segment of the population I want to talk about is entrepreneurs. People who have an idea for a business, or people who want to get involved in a certain type of business, in a franchise, or in a direct sales network marketing business, something like that, or you want to start your own business, where a lot of times people, why is this? I'm sorry, guys. It's just, I think it's just the time of the day where the, I don't know, that's not helping. Sorry about that. Okay, so there you have it. Sorry about that. So anyway, so in entrepreneurship, let's talk about entrepreneurship for a minute, because what happens is in entrepreneurship, a lot of people will give up before they even start. And they'll give up because of two things. Number one, they're not getting the results that they want immediately. And number two, they're not getting the support that they would like immediately, so they start messing with their head. Well, I have a message for you. Anything that you want to accomplish can be accomplished. Anything that you want to accomplish can be accomplished. And the proof is that other things have already been accomplished. Who would have thought that you could build a 100-story building? Well, it was accomplished. Who would have thought that you could have a 600,000-pound metal structure, contraption, fly through the skies at 500 or 600 miles an hour? Who would have thought that you could physically go to the moon and back? Well, all of those things were first an idea. All of those things were first a concept, a vision. And guess what? Through hard work, through figuring it out, and through persistence, those things were accomplished. So whatever you're trying to accomplish, chances are you're not trying to get to the moon. Chances are you're not trying to figure out how to build a 100-story skyscraper, or how to get a 500,000 or 600,000 pound machine to fly at 500 or 600 miles an hour. So whatever you're trying to do, whatever your vision is, whatever your dream is, it can completely be accomplished. You just have to believe in yourself and never, ever, 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 ever give up. Because the second that you give up is the second that it could have happened. If you give up, you're giving up every possibility of making it a reality. And as dumb and as simple as that sounds, it's very profound, because think about it. The minute you stop taking action, the minute you stop moving in that direction of what you want to accomplish, that's it. That's the end of it. Nobody's going to pick it up and continue and finish it for you. Okay? Really simple. And so it's up to you. It's your life. It's your dreams. And you have the responsibility. You owe it to yourself to follow through, to learn what you need to learn, to do what you need to do to accomplish and live your dreams. My name is Cesar Rincon. I hope you enjoyed this message. Sorry for the technical difficulties. And but most importantly, we got it done, because I have a philosophy. Done is better than perfect. I'd rather have this video up there. It looks kind of shaggy, and it might get a lot of criticism, but it's out there. the people who are criticizing it are sitting there watching it and never got their video done. So there you have it. My name is Cesar Rincon. If you want this and other motivational videos, please visit CesarRincon.net. That's CesarRincon.net. And you have a marvelous day.